Hey everyone, good morning, afternoon, good evening. This is combo number 2. I'm Travis Baker.
I'm Denise Cabral.
Once again, Tom's not with us. We went and saw Life of
Moana.
Yes. Denise, what did you think of Moana?
I really love that movie. It made me cry a lot. That's not hard to do, but still, it really did. Definitely was an emotional movie. Great cultural references of just Hawaiian people. And
Now, how would you know you're white?
Travis.
Give us some background. How do you know that?
Okay.
I don't.
When I was younger, I spent a lot of time, like, throughout my life, visiting different islands of Hawaii. Here's to you, Kauai. My mom also happens to go on a lot of business trips all over the islands. And she brings back all sorts of stories and such. And she tells me just different things about the island. I understand Pidgin, not enough to say anything, but enough to know what you're saying. So, I liked the cultural references that were sprinkled throughout the entire movie. It really did a great job focusing on the values.
Speaking of sprinkles, side reference. We're doing this inside the car because it's raining right now. You can't hear it much. It's sprinkling right now, but we didn't want to get my camera wet. So yeah, we're doing this side in the car. We're not doing this to rip off Stone Gremlin Productions, even though that was the inspiration for doing it this kind of format instead of the audio format that Tom and I did before. So yeah, back to Moana. Yeah, I really enjoyed this movie too. I had a lot of fun. Disney... the Disney Animation Studios' second renaissance continues with this installment. I don't know as much about Hawaiian culture. I've never been that far west. I've never been to Hawaii at all. But I definitely did. I feel like there was something more accuracy. There was more care taken in the research and trying to come up with the story. I was telling Denise, I was thinking the last time, except this isn't really the last time Disney did a thing about indigenous peoples. Last time they did a thing about indigenous peoples was Brother Bear in 2003.
And Brother Bear too.
Like I said, we don't count the direct-to-DVD Disney sequels. That was a dark era. Yeah, but Brother Bear wasn't really about the tribe, and that was like a hunter-gatherer tribe. So it was like a culture that's not really, I don't know. It wasn't so.
It wasn't deeply rooted.
It wasn't deeply rooted, no.
Or rather, maybe just the movie wasn't as deeply
there was stuff about
felt.
spirits and all that, and changing animals. There might have been a basis in that, but of course,
it didn't really focus on the life.
To take out Brother Bear in order to make this analogy work. I was thinking the last time Disney did something like this was with the movie Pocahontas in '98. Let me see if this can.
Okay.
Oh, that's much better.
Oh, hey, look at that! You can see my face.
Yeah, less shadows. Okay.
Oh, lovely.
No, Pocahontas. If you're gonna be like, if you're trying to be like not ignorant but you want to enjoy the movie, it works as like an alternate universe thing, maybe, where the circumstances of things are absolutely different. As a depiction of European colonization in North America and Native American tribes, specifically the Powhatan tribe, that the Pocahontas person, which by the way that was a nickname, wasn't even her actual name, all wrong to the point of being like kind of like it is kind of offensive in that it no pun intended, whitewashes the whole thing, says, oh, nothing bad happened. There was never any problem. Like, the ending indicates that there was never any problems with colonists and Indians. Again, the Powhatan tribe, like, there wasn't research. Like, it was the storytellers that were working on the movie at the time did not care enough to do proper research with the movie. So, whereas this movie, I felt like there was more care because there was a lot about the mythology, or the mythology, the beliefs, the legends of sort of Pacific Islander-ish culture. Is very rooted in the story. The stuff about what was the name of the island whose heart got taken? Let's get to the plot now.
Tafiti. Te Fiti, the heart of Te Fiti was stolen by Maui, the demigod, and the hero of all. What'd you say?
Yeah.
Anyway, so the heart of Te Fiti was stolen, and it needed to be returned. However, Maui could not do it himself because his magical fish hook was taken by the water and such.
Water and big singing crab that sounded like Bono. I don't think it was.
Really did.
I don't think it was.
Yeah.
It's too British to be Bono, but he still sung like him.
Yeah, it really did. Anyway, so the fish hook was stolen, and that was kind of a problem because that is where Maui got all of his powers from.
Oh, that's better.
What are you doing with the chair? Okay.
I'm just making it so I can lean forward a bit. You can do it on that chair if you want.
Okay.
So yeah, and then Moana is this. She's the son of a chief. They call it chief or chieftain.
Chief.
Chief. Okay.
Chief. She's the next chief.
She's the child of the. She's the daughter of the chieftain, and and she is going to be the next chief. Like, she will succeed her father.
Yes.
So there's no gender rules or anything like that.
Yes.
I don't know. How, is that, like, accurate too?
I believe so, but that's a little fuzzy on me.
Okay. I'm sure some liberties were taken here and there just for dramatic purposes, but I'm sure they didn't go out of their way to butcher things. But either way, she's a daughter of chieftain. She's going to be the next chief. She's prepping to be the next chief. But she also has a desire to go out to sea, and her culture has for a while been long forbidden from going out to sea because all the stuff with Te Fiti's heart being taken away, it caused like this darkness, the infertility of waters and land and food, essentially. And eventually it reaches her island. And then Moana's like, I don't care what you say, I'm going to go and return the heart. Because, long story short, the heart actually secretly ends up on the island, and her grandmother, who everyone thinks is crazy, has it and gives it to her and says, no, go to the island, go find Maui and make him return it.
So essentially it's take the family stuff and restore honor to everything. Kind of like Mulan.
Yeah.
But way different.
I was noting there's some similarities in setup between Moana and Pocahontas in that, okay, both are daughters of chiefs of indigenous tribes. Both have desires. Let's make this really reductive. Both have desires to seek something beyond what is normal and traditional in the tribe. That's very abstract. But if you think about it, it kind of works.
But you could also make the same argument for a lot of princess movies.
I know, but here's the thing. Both also have crazy grandmothers that they talk to.
Okay, the crazy grandmother
that actually support what they want,
yeah.
And their fathers, on the other hand, don't support what they want. So that was like the key similarity there. It's like, oh, both have crazy. The only difference is Moana actually has a grandmother, whereas Pocahontas' grandmother Willow, I don't know if that was like a ghost of a grandmother she used to have.
It's been a long time since I watched that one.
I've seen it more recently. I saw it like for a religious studies class that I took, religion at the movies, and the lesson was watch it and see what's wrong with it. Yeah, and I don't remember, and they don't make a reference to what Grandmother Willow is. She just is.
She just
plot
is.
hole,
Well,
maybe.
I don't know. Like, if you wanted to say maybe crazy grandmother, then Mulan.
Did she have a crazy grandmother?
She did. She did. Remember?
I need to
Would
see.
you like to stay for dinner? Would you like to stay forever? I mean, that's like the last.
Yeah.
She had the crazy grandmother too.
Oh yeah. I need to see that movie again. Then I forgot that line.
Yeah, we really do. But yeah.
Yeah. It was just an
Yeah,
observation. What? Okay. Music.
Well, it was Lin-Manuel Miranda.
So some of it was
So,
Lin-Manuel, yeah.
A lot of it was.
For those of you who don't know, first of all, you should look up
Hamilton.
either Hamilton or In the Heights. Both are good. We like Hamilton more just because, well, I like it more because I like its take on United States history through hip hop. But both those musicals, both those Broadway musicals, they were stage musicals that were in that played in Broadway, New York, and won a bunch of Tonys collectively. Both were written written as in lyrics and music, sheet music by this guy named Lin-Manuel Miranda, who also starred in both of the Broadway productions. So
Yeah.
he's a big shot. You can almost call him like a stage auteur. And because he's a big shot now, not to mention a Pulitzer winner, his musical Hamilton, which came out this year, or last year actually, but was eligible for this year's Tonys, is also eligible for this year's Pulitzer Prize for drama, and it won, and that's like the highest award you could get for writing. So yeah, Pulitzer Prize winner Lin-Manuel Miranda has since been hired to do various little writing stuff. He wrote the not cantina scene music for Star Wars The Force Awakens. That was cute. That was a cute little tidbit. And he wrote some of the music here. And for us, you and I, who've listened to Hamilton a lot, listened to that soundtrack on repeat,
all the time.
you could tell almost all of the songs. You could tell
Yeah, you could feel
that
his
Lin-Manuel had some touch. Like there's
style. And you could hear
Yeah.
him singing too.
oh yeah, a couple songs.
you could
actually, I think
hear
it was
him
just
singing.
that one where
No,
the flashback of.
I thought there were two.
I think that was a reprise.
Yeah, okay, but
And that was, like,
could you
his
consider
voice,
that
too.
Yeah, like you could hear his voice.
Yeah, but
It was great.
Dwayne Johnson's song reminded me of
You'll be back.
"You'll be back, you will see." Same kind of rhythm, same kind of upbeatness, and
And,
Dwayne
it
Johnson
also-
sings it.
And he
He's
has a really
good.
lovely voice.
It-
Dwayne Johnson, his voice is great. When it comes to speaking, but his singing voice, he can sing.
He's a, you know,
You know,
it's strange to think
just-
he started his career as a wrestler.
yeah.
He was a worldwide, he was a,
He was a WWE
WWE wrestler,
wrestler.
and many wrestlers try their hand at movie acting, but I feel like he's the best example of that
Yeah.
working, because
think-
he's actually talented.
Is
I
he
mean,
the only one of that working?
no,
Working well.
Well, right now, Dave Bautista's Drax the Destroyer in Guardians of the Galaxy, so that's giving him.
Okay.
So they'll probably make a couple more sequels of that.
But did
so
he sing?
yeah, I haven't heard him sing. Maybe they'll have him sing a song in the next movie in
Maybe.
Chris Pratt's little mixtape.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Or I think it was in the trailers, wasn't it? I don't know. Anyway.
Oh, I don't think they showed him singing in the trailers, but that'd be a nice surprise. Anyway,
Maybe I dreamed that.
but like, because it's like, like I said, you forget that he started off as a wrestler, which we think is something silly and schlocky. Hell, even Donald Trump partaked in, I think, one or two wrestling matches But now he's our president, so anyone can do anything, I guess. And Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is, no exception in that he is a remarkable movie actor.
Yeah.
He's a good movie
I
star.
liked him in The Game Plan.
I remember The Game Plan.
I liked him in The Game Plan.
That's a guilty pleasure movie. That's a good.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
I'd probably. Yeah, you're right. I might like it if I were to watch it again.
Just taking another look.
It's cute. Maybe
It's
just
cute.
like the football stuff.
Well, it's not really about the football.
No, it's
It's about the
back.
family. It's
Yeah.
about the daughter. Anyway.
The Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And he sings in this, and he has a really great song that showcases good vocal range, and he's good. But here's the thing: a lot of people are like, "I didn't know Dwayne Johnson can sing." But when you hear Dwayne Johnson talk, he has a very smooth voice. And when you hear, and a lot of times when I hear people with smooth voices, I think to myself, if someone were to tell me that this person sings, I would not be surprised. So I wasn't surprised when I heard Dwayne Johnson was singing, and I thought he's probably good, and he was. I
liked it though.
But he wasn't the star of the movie. The star of this movie is this unknown who's also of Pacific Islander descent, so that's Disney trying to be more accurate, more fair with their casting. And what was her name?
Auli'i Carvalho.
Is that the actual pronunciation?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the way the trailer pronounced it.
Ali, what?
Auli'i.
Auli'i.
We'll work on that one. Okay.
Can we call her AC?
AC.
AC.
I'm so sorry.
She's. AC. Yeah, AC was. AC was really good in this movie. This is like her debut.
Yeah.
I don't think she ever done anything before.
Yeah, they casted her when she was 14. They just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I heard the story was she was in her house just kind of like. No, actually, I forgot the story. Never mind.
Okay.
But it had something to do with her grandmother. Her actual grandmother. And I was like, oh.
I'm sure you can
That's
Wikipedia or Google that somewhere.
You know what? It's on YouTube.
But she was she was great too.
She really was. I like her voice.
I hope her being like a newcomer being picked specifically for this part, for her sake, I hope that this is not like a one-time thing. I'd like to see her try her hand at other roles, and maybe make a career out of herself. But she was good. I find it fascinating that Disney... Because first of all, usually for Disney's animated films, Pixar and Disney, they almost never... They rarely advertise their actors. It's just the poster and the people in the poster, but they usually don't say, famous actor as this.
Yeah, no, that's
famous
DreamWorks.
actor as this. DreamWorks does that.
And it's annoying.
Illumination might do that.
Every once in a while,
but mostly it's just like other animation studios do that because they're run more like traditional Hollywood studios. But Disney seems to be run by people who care more about the craft. Especially now, I think, especially after John Lasseter took started running much of Disney's animation stuff. I feel like a lot of I feel like they care more about the craft, and therefore they don't need to do that. They don't feel like they need to do that. It's interesting for this movie that they did do that. However, advertised that Dwayne Johnson was playing Maui, but they also stuck AC's name in. Saying her as Moana, which I guess is fair.
Well, yeah, because
she's a lead character. But it's like you would almost never not just the posters, but also the TV trailers. And usually when you do that in posters and TV trailers, it implies that we're supposed to know who that is. Like we've seen that person before. So I find it kind of bold that they put her name out there, make sure everyone sees her name, knows her name. Even though I don't know her name that well, but the fact it's like they didn't need to do that, but they did it anyway, because
thing
they didn't
is,
need to
too,
do that because
like,
they're Disney and they'll get the money back.
They've been putting her out more and more on a lot of different things. You're not on Instagram a lot?
No, I don't.
You
I don't
haven't
use
been
Instagram.
on it in like 4 years. Anyway, but
Yeah.
or however many years ago it was.
It's around
But
that
anyway.
time.
But she's been doing a lot with just like going to conventions. I think it was also like visiting different Disney parks and saying hi to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of premiere stuff I had noticed. You know, I mean,
Probably a
they're
few
definitely
Disney
like
Channel spots.
probably. You know what? I kind of want to check that now, but I'm not going to.
Only maybe if like Star Wars Rebels is on.
Nah.
You know, something. Because not even their sitcoms.
No.
I
Well, isn't that on Disney XD? Anyway,
think they air reruns.
they must. But
What else? What else? We like.
you know what?
We fanboyed.
The only thing that I wish, the only thing though, you know, the pig, Pua, you know, she, you know, like,
She
the
has
pig
a
is
back-
on every single goddamn poster.
The pig doesn't
on
do
every
shit.
single goddamn poster. The pig does not do shit. The only time that she's there is just for a couple of moments, like in the very beginning, and then a little bit at the very end, and you're like, oh look,
the pig
is happy that
the pig
the
doesn't
friend
come
is
along
home.
for the boat journey.
Yeah, you know,
it's just the
instead
chicken.
it's just the chicken. It's just Alan Tudyk on a boat.
Oh yeah, Alan Tudyk.
Oh yeah, by
Wash.
the way, Wash.
He voices the chicken.
Yeah, you know,
He also-
a chicken washed up on a boat.
He also voiced.
Yeah.
They also it's interesting. I made a joke. Is like, is Alan Tudyk not like bored right now, and he's just hanging around Disney Studios because he has a friend there, and someone says, "Hey, we need a voice. Can you do a couple of sounds and lines for us?" Because he was also in Zootopia. He played
Duke Weaselton.
Duke Weaselton, which is also a Frozen joke.
Yes.
But yeah, he did the voice of that. Sort of like, so we didn't notice that until the end credits, and we were like, "What's Alan Tudyk doing in this movie?"
He's
They just he's
a chicken.
Is he like? Is he gonna become like Disney Animation's John Ratzenberger? You know,
Some people juggle
like
these.
like
He's a
like you know the voice of Ham from Toy Story.
Yeah.
You notice how he's in like every Pixar movie?
And the
Are they-
voice of Rex.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Wallace Shawn's not. No, not Wallace Shawn.
well. Okay,
What
fine.
is-
Well, he wasn't in Incredibles for one thing.
Okay, yeah, no, yeah, but really, John Ratzenberger. Like
okay.
he's had his voice in every single Pixar movie. But are they trying to make Alan Tudyk their John Ratzenberger?
You know what? Now I kind of just want to wait and see.
That would be awesome. That'd be kind. That'd be cool.
Amazing. Just oh, there he is. But seriously though, you know the pig is so cute too.
Yeah,
the pig is so fucking cute.
The pig's on the
you know, like,
posters. and
He's on the
we were looking
pig
at
is
the
on
poster right before we
posters.
went in the movie, and we were like, "What does the pig do?"
Nothing.
The pig doesn't do
does
anything.
Fucking nothing.
When we see the
Except for
chicken
give-
pop out of the boat, I
except
thought
for,
it was
you know,
gonna be
give
like
her
an.
something help. I thought that the chicken was gonna do the chicken was not gonna do shit, and the pig was gonna be the one that just sort of sits up. I thought that was gonna be backwards. I thought that the chicken was gonna sit home and the pig was gonna be the one that goes on the amazing journey with the best friend who happens to be the title character. But no, there's a mix-up, and it's the stupid little chicken who doesn't really know how to chicken properly. I'm sorry, hey, but it's true. You do not know how to do your fucking shit. But no, it's the fucking pig that stays home. Pua! I am so sorry. But you know what? It's so cute when Moana comes home and the pig runs, and you know, of course, Pua runs up to Moana, and it's a big hug, and it's kind of like me and my dog. That you know,
yeah.
it was acceptable. It was okay. It was fine. But still, the fucking pig is
false
on everything.
advertising, Disney.
I am disappointed.
You should be sued. You hacks.
No.
This is.
I am disappointed. I wanted more pig in the movie.
I thought it was gonna be like in Life of Pi, when like one
They
animal
all get eaten by
no, like one animal pops out, and then another animal pops out, and then another animal I thought it, like we see the chicken. I'm thinking, okay, eventually the pig's gonna pop out, and the pig's gonna be a big surprise. There was no pig.
No, there was no pig. There was no pig! There was no fucking puma! It was just the goddamn chicken!
Oh, man.
It was just hay!
Oh, man.
It was just hay!
Yeah.
Just hay.
But we had fun.
We did. You know what? It was an amazing movie.
We liked the
loved
music. I definitely would like to, I definitely would like to go on YouTube and search this music. I didn't do that. Some of my friends shared the music, like on Facebook. I didn't click to listen to it because I kind of wanted to go in blind. And good thing I did.
You're welcome.
This is a song reference. What else? Did we kind of cover it?
Yeah. You know.
Well, yeah, we both really liked the movie.
It was a great movie.
Yeah, I'd recommend take your children to it.
Take
yeah,
everybody to it. Take your grandmother to it.
I know Disney.
And then appreciate your fucking grandma. I seriously miss my grandma. Anyway, that's a side note.
miss my grandmas too.
So do I. Anyway,
yeah, and I know Tom. If Tom was here, he'd ask the question: would this movie? Do you think this movie will be a classic? And I say yes.
Yeah.
There's the
yeah, I mean, well,
if not by word of mouth, it'll be by Disney marketing.
The hell out of it. Disney has already been branding the hell out of it with, I mean, just like, I've seen like in Disneyland a little bit ago, I saw, cute little kids running around with Moana costumes, and I thought that was the cutest fucking thing in the world. I mean, it's just fucking adorable. I love it. And they really do.
Yeah, because she's a Disney princess now.
Or not princess.
Well, she argues against that, but
you know what? She is the next chief, so that's okay.
It kind of works.
It works.
It kind of works as princess.
Well, if you kind of think in the same way that Mulan is a Disney princess, but not really.
She's more of a princess than Mulan will ever be.
Because Mulan was never royalty.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do think this movie will be a classic. It's another good entry on Disney Animation's like filmography. If I were to compare the two, because they had two movies this year, which was unusual. The other movie being Zootopia. I would say that I liked Zootopia more, just because Zootopia had a more ballsy premise that it happened to execute really well. That's no fault of Moana necessarily. Moana's story outline was more traditional. It was the kind of the formula. We've seen it before. It was done well. We've just seen it before. So if you ask me which one is better, I'd say Zootopia. But don't let that turn you off from seeing this movie, from taking your kids to this movie. Because it's a movie that's worth taking your kids to. And yeah, this is why I have a Disney bias. Because it's not my fault that I have a Disney bias, as I talked about in the Secret Life of Pets review. They're just really good at it. They're just really good at making these movies. They have the touch. Disney has the touch.
I just fucking love Disney.
Yeah.
Go see this movie.
Regardless of what you think of this Disney, they're good at what they do.
They really
and they deserve to become. You can't discount that.
Yeah, this movie really is a great movie.
So,
I mean, it gives you feels, it gives you laughs. What more do you want? Oh yeah, great story, fucking great story. I love this fucking movie, and I'm really tired. But I love this movie, and it's a really well done movie. But yeah.
Alright, hey, the thing stopped automatically, but this time we caught it, unlike the Fantastic Beasts review where we didn't catch it. Yeah, she was disappointed when she found out that I didn't like it. That we'll leave it there.
No.
Yeah. Which means now we're not going to see it, because I don't want to see it again. But I wouldn't mind seeing this movie again. Would you agree?
I definitely would not mind seeing this movie again.
Yeah. We could, like, one of us could buy it on Blu-ray. And then we could sit together, like, your house, my house, cuddle up with a blanket.
Nice.
And
This movie
just
is
us
amazing.
two or with the family. Families. Anyway, yeah. Both like this movie. Check it out. Yeah. I'm Travis.
Denise.
Catch you on the next time. Bye.